and this video will definitely help you in a quick revision. Okay, so let's start with the first question. Choose a most appropriate phrase from the option given below to complete the following sentence. India is a post-colonial country because of what? So for one, the answer is A, that is because it was a former British colony, right? Second is who dash was coming to see us in the evening. So for second, our answer is B, that is who did you say was coming to see us in the evening. So who did you say was coming to see in the evening? Match the following column. So for 3, our answer is A itself, that is eradicate, that is destroy utterly, distort, that is P, misrepresent, saturate, that is Q, show completely, and utilize, that is R, use. So this is the answer for A is the answer for third. Now fourth is what is the average of all multiple of 10 from 2 to 198. So for question 4, our answer is B, that is 100, right? So you can calculate by using the method, right? So for here the answer is 100. Now it is asking that the value of this expression is what. So for 5, our answer is C basically. So for value of this is 4. Sixth question is the old city of Koenigsberg, which had a German majority population before World War II, is now called Kaliningrad, right? After the events of the war, Kaliningrad is now a Russian territory and has a predominantly Russian population. It is bordered by the Baltic Sea on the north and the countries of Poland to the south and west, and Lithuania to the east respectively. Which of the statements below can be inferred from this passage? So for sixth, our answer is B, that is Kaliningrad is a part of Russia despite it not being contiguous with the rest of Russia. Now seventh is the number of people diagnosed with the dengue fever contracted from the bite of mosquitoes in North India is twice the number diagnosed last year. Municipal authorities have concluded that measures to control the mosquito population have failed in the region. So which one of the following statement is true, does not contradict this conclusion? So for question 7, our answer is D, that is the number of people with malarial fever also contracted from mosquitoes bites has increased this year. Now question number 8 is if x is real and x square minus 2x plus 3 equals to 11, then possible value of this expression include what? So for question 8, the answer is 2, that is 2 and 14. 9 is the ratio of male to female student in a college for 5 years is plotted in the following line graph. If the number of female students doubled in 2009, by what percent did the number of male student increased in 2009? So for question number 9, our answer is 140. So if you solve this, you will get the same answer. Now question number 10 is at what time between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. Will the minute hand and hour hand of a clock make an angle closest to 60 degree? So for 10, our answer is A, that is 6:22 a.m. right? So it will make an angle of 6 degree. Now another question is the security system at an IT office is composed of 10 computers, of which exactly 4 are working to check whether the system is functional. The official inspect 4 of the computers picked at random without replacement. The system is deemed functional if at least 3 of the 4 computers inspected are working. So let the probability that the system is deemed functional be denoted by P. Then 100 P equals to what? So for question number 1, again that the answer is 11.85 to 11.95, right? Now question number 2 is each of the 9 words in the sentence "the quick brown box jumps over the lazy dog" is written on a separate piece of paper, right? So these 9 pieces of paper are kept in a box. One of the piece is drawn at random from the box. The expected length of the word drawn is what? So for question number 2, our answer will be 3.8 to 3.9. Question number 3 is the maximum number of edges in a bipartite graph on 12 vertices is what? So it is asking in the bipartite graph. So for 3 our answer is 36, right? Now if the matrix A is such that A equals to this, then the determinant of A is equal to what? So here we have to find the determinant of A. If you find that, you will get the answer as 0. So for fourth our answer is 0. Fifth is a non-zero polynomial fx of degree 3 has root at x equals to 1, x equals to 2 and x equals to 3. Which one of the following must be true? So for fifth our answer is basically A, that is f0, f4 is less than 0. Now sixth is the dual of a boolean function f(x1, x2) up to xn plus, and the symbol written as fd is the same expression as that of f with plus and swapped. F is said to be self-dual if f equals to fd. The number of self-dual function with n boolean variable is what? So for question number 6 our answer is D, that is 2 to the power 2 to the power n minus 1. So this will be our answer. Now seventh is let k equals to 2 to the power n. A circle is built by giving the output of an n-bit binary counter as input to n to 2 to the power n bit decoder. This circuit is equivalent to a what? So for question number 7 our answer is C, k-bit ring counter. Question number 8 is consider the equation 123 base 5, right, equals to x8y, and with x and y are as unknown. The number of possible solution is, so for question number 8 our answer will be 3. Now for a set associative cache memory unit with a capacity of 16 KB is built using a block size of 8 words. The word length is 32 bits. The size of the physical address space is 4 GB. The number of bits for the TAG field is what? So for question number 9 our answer is 20. Now 10 is consider the function func shown below into func int num int count equals to 0 while num. Okay, so this is the function. Now it is asking the value returned by function 435. So we are passing the value 435 into the function. Now we have to find what is the return value from this. So if you play with this code, right, you can do manually. So you will get the answer as 9. So the function will return 9 here. Suppose n and p are unassigned int variable in C program. We wish to set up p to nc3 if n is large, right? Which one of the following statement is most likely to set p correctly? So for 11 our answer is B, basically p equal to n into n minus 1 divided by 2 into n minus 2 divided by 3. 12 is a priority queue is implemented as a max heap. Initially it has 5 elements. The level order traversal of the heap is this, and 2 new elements 1 and 7 are inserted into the heap in that order. The level order traversal of the heap after the insertion of the element is what? So for question number 12 our answer will be A, that is this will be the level order traversal of the heap. Now next question is question number 13, that is which one of the following correctly determines the solution of the recurrence relation with the t1 equals to 1. So here you can see this is the recurrence relation that we have given, and now we have to find the solution, right? So if you will solve this, you will get the answer as A, that is order of n. Okay, 14 is consider the tree arcs of a BFS traversal from source node W in an unweighted connected undirected graph. The tree T formed by the tree arcs is a data structure for computing what? So for question number 14 our answer will be B, that is the shortest path from W to every vertex in the graph. Now question number 15 is if L1 equals to this and L2 equals to this, now consider point 1 and 2, right? So which one of the following is correct? So for 15 now our answer will be A, that is only 1. L1 L2 is greater than language. 16 is let A is less than equals to B denotes that language A is mapping reducible, also known as many to one reducible to manage B, right? Which one of the following is false? So for 16, our answer will be D, that is if A is less than equals to MB and B is not recursively enumerable, then A is not recursively enumerable. Consider the grammar defined by the following production rules with two operators asterisk and plus, right? So these are the equations. Now which one of the following is true? So for question number 17, our answer will be B, that is plus is right associative while asterisk is left associative. Now 18 is which one of the following is not performed during compilation, right? So for 18, our answer will be A, that dynamic memory allocation. 19 is which one of the following is true. So if you read all of these, you will find the C as answer, that prototyping is a method of requirements validation. Okay. 20th is a FAT, that is file allocation table based file system is being used, and the total overhead of each entry in the FAT is 4 bytes in size. Now given 100 into 10 to the power 6 byte disk on which the file system is sorted and data block size is 10 to the power 3 bytes. The maximum size of a file that can be stored in the disk in unit of 10 to the power 6 byte is what? So for question number 20, our answer is 99.55 to 99.65. Question number 21 is the maximum number of super key for the relation schema, this one with E as the key is what? So for 21, our answer will be 8. Now 22 is given an instance of student relation as shown below, right? Now for student name, student age to be a key for this instance, the value x should not be equal to what? So for question number 22, our answer will be 19. Question number 23 is which one of the following is true about the interior gateway routing protocol, routing information protocol RIP, and open shortest path first OSPF. So for question number 23, our answer will be A, that is RIP uses distance vector routing and OSPF uses link state routing. 24 is which one of the following socket API functions converts an unconnected active TCP socket into a passive socket, right? So again for 24, our answer is C, that is listen. So listen socket API function converts an uncounted active TCP socket into a passive socket. So listen will be the answer. Now question number 25, in the diagram shown below, L1 is an Ethernet, right, LAN, and L2 is a token ring LAN. An IP packet originate from sender S and traverses to R as shown. The link within each ISP and across the two ISPs are all point-to-point optical links. The initial value of the TTL field is 32. The maximum possible value of TTL field when R receives the datagram is what? So for 25, our answer will be 26, right? So 26 will be the answer by this problem statement. 26 is consider the store and forward packet switched network given below. Assume that the bandwidth of each link is 10 to the power 6 bytes per second. A user on host A sends a file of size 10 to the power 3 bytes to host B through routers R1 and R2 in three different ways, right? In the first case, a single packet containing the complete file is transmitted from A to B. In the second case, the file is split into 10 equal parts and these packets are transmitted from A to B. Now in the third case, the file is split into 20 equal parts and these packets are sent from A to B. Each packet contains 100 bytes of header information along with the user data. Consider only transmission time and ignore processing, viewing, and propagation delay. Also assume that there are no errors during transmission. Let T1, T2 and T3 be the time taken to transmit the file in the first, second and third case respectively. Which one of the following is correct? So again for 26, our answer will be D, that is T1 equals to T3 and T3 is greater than T2. 27 is an IP machine Q has a path to another IP machine H via three IP routers R1, R2 and R3, right? Where Q is R1, R2, R3, then H. Now H acts as an HTTP server and Q connects to H via HTTP and downloads a file. Session layer encryption is used with DES as the shared key encryption protocol. Consider the following four pieces of information. So for 27, our answer is C, that is only I2 and I3, because it is asking which of these can intruder learn through sniffing at R2 alone. So only L2, L3 will be the answer, that the TCP port number at Q and H and the IP address of Q and H. 28 is a graphical HTML browser resident at a network client machine Q accesses a static HTML web page from a HTTP server S, right? The static HTML page has exactly one static embedded image which is also at S. Assuming no caching, which one of the following is correct about the HTML web page loading including the embedded image? So again for 28, our answer will be B, that is Q needs to send at least two HTTP requests to S, but a single TCP connection to server S is sufficient. Now 29 is consider the following schedule S of transactions T1, T2, T3, T4. Now it is asking which one of the following statement is correct. So for 29, the answer is C, that is S is both conflict serializable and recoverable. 30th is consider a join relation algebra between a relation R and SS using the nested loop method. There are three buffers, each of size equal to disk block size, out of which one buffer is reserved for intermediate result. Assuming size R is less than size SS, right? The join have fewer number of disk block access. If for 30th, the answer is A, that is relation RR is the outer loop. 31st is consider a procedure below for the producer consumer problem which uses semaphore, right? So this is the producer, this is the consumer, and these are the semaphore NS that has been given. Now which one of the following is true? So for 31, again our answer is C, that is deadlock occurs if consumer succeed in acquiring semaphore S, right, when the buffer is empty. So C will be the answer for 31. Now 32 is three processes A, B and C each execute a loop of 100 iteration. In each iteration of the loop, a process performs a single computation that requires TC CPU milliseconds and then initiate a single IO operation that lasts for TIO milliseconds. It is assumed that the computer where the processes execute has sufficient number of IO devices and the OS of the computer assign different IO devices to each process. Also, the scheduling overhead of the OS is negligible. The process have the following characteristics, right? So now it is asking the processes A, B and C are started at a time 0.5 and 10 millisecond respectively. In pure time sharing system round robin scheduling that uses a time slice of 50 millisecond, the time in millisecond at which process C would complete its first input output operation is what? So for 32, our answer is 1000, right? 1000. 33 is a computer has 20 physical page frame which contain pages numbered 101 through 120. Now a program accesses the page numbered 1 to 200 in that order, right, and repeat the access sequence thrice. Which one of the following page replacement policies experiences the same number of page fault as the optimal page replacement policy for this program? So again for 33, our answer will be D, that is last in first out. 34 is for a C program accessing XIJK, the following intermediate code is generated by compiler. Assume that the size of an integer is 32-bit and the size of a character is 8-bit, right? Now these are the value of T0 to T5. Which one of the following statement about the source code is for C program is correct? So for 34, our answer is A, that is X is declared as int X 32, 32 and 8, right? So you can get the value of X from here. Hope you have already solved this. If you haven't, just you can check out the detailed question in the Google, right? And if you already done this, that is great. I'm sure you will be having this video much helpful for your recap or revision. For 35, let M be the encoding of Turing machine as a string over sigma 01. Let L equals to M. M is Turing machine that accepts a string of length 2014. Then L is what? So for 35, our answer is B, that is undecidable but recursively enumerable. Now 36 is let L1 equals to this has the least as many occurrence of this as 011s. Let L2 is this has at least as many occurrence of triple zero as triple ones. Which one of the following is true? So for 36, our answer is A, that is L1 is regular but not L2. 37 is considered two string A, QP, and B, PQ, PR, QRP. Let X be the length of the longest common subsequences, not necessarily contiguous, between A and B, and let Y be the number of such longest common consequences between A and B. Then X plus 10Y equals to what? So for 37, our answer will be 3, 4, that is 34. 38 is suppose PQRST are sorted sequence having length 20, 24, 30, 35, 50 respectively. They are to be merged into a single sequence by merging together two sequences at a time. The number of comparison that will be needed in the worst case by the optimal algorithm for doing this is what? So again for 38 our answer will be 358, right? 39 is consider the expression pre-shown. Each leaf represent a numerical value which can either be 0 or 1 over all possible choices of the value at the leaves. The maximum possible value of the expression represented by the tree is what? So again for 39 our answer will be 6. 40 is consider the following function, double f equals to double x, right? So these are the function. Now give the value q to two decimals such that fq will return q. So for 40 our answer will be 1.72 to 1.74. 41 is suppose a stack implementation supports an instruction which reverse the order of element on the stack in addition to the push and pop instructions. Which one of the following statement is true with respect to this modified stack? So again for 41 our answer will be C, that is a queue can be implemented where NQ takes a sequence of 3 instructions and DQ takes a single instructions. Now 42 is considered the C function given below, right? So these are the function that we have. Which one of the following is true? So for 42 our answer will be D, that the function will exhaust the runtime stack or run into an infinite loop when j equals to 50. 43 is in designing a computer cache system, the cache block or cache line size is an important parameter. Which one of the following statement is correct in this context? So for 43, our answer will be D, that is a smaller block size incurs a lower cache miss penalty. 44 is if the associativity of a processor cache is doubled while keeping the capacity and block size unchanged. Which one of the following is guaranteed not to be not affected? So for question 44 our answer is D, that is width of processor to main memory data bus. 45 is the value of a float type variable is represented using the single precision. A 32-bit floating point format of IEEE 754 standard that uses 1 bit for sign, 8 bit for biased exponent and 23 bits for mantissa. A float type variable X is assigned the decimal value of 14.25. The representation of X in hexadecimal notation is what? So for 45 our answer will be A, that is C16440H. 46 is in the network in the Newton Raphson method. An initial guess of x0 equals to 2 is made and the sequence x0 x1 x2 so on so forth is obtained for the function this one. Now consider these two statements. Okay, so we have to find which of these statement is correct. So for 46 our answer is basically A, only one is correct, that is x equals to 3. Now 47 is the product of the non-zero eigenvalue of the matrix, this one is what? So if you solve this problem, right, so you will get the answer as 6. So 6 will be the answer for 47. Okay. Now 48 is the probability that a given positive integer laying between 1 to 100 both inclusive is not divisible by 2, 3 or 5 is what? So for 48, right, our answer will be 0.259 to 0.261. 49 is the number of distinct positive integral factors of 2014 is what? So for 49 our answer will be 8. 50 is consider the following relation on subset of the set S of integer between 1 and 2014 for two distinct subset U and V of S. We say U is less than V if the minimum element in the symmetric difference of the two sets is in U. Consider the following two statement S1 and S2. So which one of the following is correct? Now for 50 our answer will be A, that is both S1 and S2 are true. 51 is a cycle on n vertices is isomorphic to its complement. The value of n is what? So for 51 our answer will be 5 to 5. 52 is the number of distinct minimum spanning tree for the weighted graph below is what? So we have to find distinct MST, right? So if you will follow the process, and I hope you remember that the value of this question is 5. I mean the value for this is answer 5. 53 is which one of the following Boolean expression is not a tautology. So for 53 our answer is B, that is this expression. So this is not a tautology. Now 54 we have given a SQL statement, that is SQL allows duplicate tuples in a relation and correspondingly defines the multiplicity of tuples in the result of joins. Which one of the following queries always gives the same answer as the nested query shown below? So this is the query that we have. So for 54 our answer will be C, that is select R, right, dot asterisk from R, select distinct A from S as S1 where R dot A equals to S1 dot A. So C will be the answer for that. Now 55 is consider a main memory system that consists of 8 memory modules attached to the system bus, which is one word wide. When a write request is made, the bus is occupied for 100 nanosecond by the data address the control signal during the same 100 ns and for 500 ns. Thereafter the address memory module execute one cycle accepting and storing the data. The internal operation of different memory module may overlap in time, but only one request can be on the bus at any time. So the maximum number of stores of one word each that can be initiated in a millisecond is, so for 55 the answer will be 10,000, that is 1 4 times 0. So yeah friend, this was all about the second set of 2014 paper. I hope you found this video helpful in your revision or recap purpose, right? And stay tuned, I'll come up with the other paper as well. So take care till then.